It's the grits. It's the glam. It's the grits. And ooh, you know the glam. Oh, it's the grits. It's the glam. It's the grits. And ooh, you know the glam. Oh.
And we are live.
Live from West Hollywood with episode 12 of Grits to Glam.
Back in our little house, our
back
little
in
studio.
Our little house, our new couch. Excited to be back.
It is gorgeous. We've been breaking in this new couch, and while it's doing great. Like, we've had some movie nights on it. It has been scary that we were gonna have to spill things on it, especially while you were gone.
It's stain resistant.
Okay, well that's great because I'm like, we picked the right couch then.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Yes. Yes. Well, hello. Welcome back. We've got lots of things to talk about. Tristan, let's turn your phone volume down.
It was down. Oh, I think it's your computer too.
No, yeah, you're right. Sorry about that.
I did get a text too, though. Well, how was your weekend? You were in Mexico?
It was great. I went to Mexico. I went to Isla Mujeres.
Right, of course.
Mujeres. It's an island off of Cancun. Beautiful, stunning. I swam with whale sharks.
Tell me all about that, because I didn't know that was such a passion point of yours.
It's not.
It's not? Okay, it seemed like it was such an exciting thing for you.
I mean,
it would
was.
be terrifying for me.
It was very exciting, but it was never something that I looked into all the time. Basically, these sharks are like 15 feet long. They can't bite you or anything. Like, they're totally.
Can they swallow you though?
Probably.
Okay, because they can't bite you, which is fine. But like the turn point of that is
yeah,
like,
it reminds you of like those movies where like people would accidentally get stuck in like whales. Isn't that Nemo?
Ew! Oh my god, that makes me sick to my stomach.
But yeah, so basically we took an hour-long boat ride out to. So initially, I thought like when you see all these people like swimming with things, I thought we were gonna be like in like really shallow water.
Mm-hmm.
No, we boated about an hour out.
No, God,
to
no.
like 5 mile deep water.
No.
And number one, Matt literally was like, I was like, you're kind of embarrassing. Like, you're about to start crying. I think you did start crying. He was so scared. He was like,
I would be right there with him sobbing.
He was like, are you sure these are not real sharks? I mean, I swear they're just going to drop us off and leave us. I was like, Matt, oh my gosh.
Was this in front of all his college friends too?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So it's like all you have to do is like literally it goes 2 at a time and the guide goes with you. But like it was so stressful. You get on the side and they're like, go, go, go. And you jump in and immediately you jump in and all of a sudden you look down and literally the whale shark is like coming right at you, which was kind of scary.
Do you have any protective barrier at all, or are they just like kind of chilling?
No, I mean, you're in open water with them.
Ew, I figured at least you'd be in the cage or something with them.
No.
Ew, I can't.
It was pretty fun. It was really cool though, and it's like a very rare thing to do. And they only, like, I guess they're in that spot for like 1 season, and then maybe Australia for a season, and then somewhere else. But it's
come over to LA for a little bit, just like for some West Coast.
It was pretty cool. But it was fun. It was like kind of my first time in Mexico. I forgot I went on a cruise one time, and we stopped in Cozumel, I believe.
I did too, yeah.
And
I feel like that's the first cruise for everybody. Like, you got to
first and only cruise for me.
Oh my God, no.
Not a cruise person.
I hope you've been looking in the group text, because we're thinking about planning a little cruise trip.
Well, I know I invited you on this Mexico trip, and now all of a sudden you're like, I want to go to Mexico. And
well,
I'm like, babe, I invited you, and you said no.
A cruise, though, I think it's different, because I did a time in Mexico in Tulum for one of my good friends, Caroline's wedding, and that was so much fun. But this time I want to do a cruise where like you get all the amenities. You get, number one, my friend Lacey just went on a cruise, so I'm like fully fresh on my details. You get the alcohol passes. You get meals like scheduled for you, the snack bar, the comedy shows. Like,
yeah, when I went on the cruise, I was really drunk, and I like went back and forth with the comedian, and it was probably pretty bad.
Oh dear God! What did you say?
Like, I don't know. I was like, that's not true, and I was like,
how old were you?
It was my senior year of college, I think.
Good.
I mean, we were like in the second tier, and I just was like, I don't know. I feel frisky all the time. I love to bicker with people. I love to bicker. I don't know. And I just was bickering back and forth, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing?
What is that called, that term?
Heckling.
You're a heckler.
I guess so. But I'm like, I don't know. But it was pretty fun. But also the rooms are so small.
I know. I can't have an interior cabin room. I need one that faces.
I know.
But then
ours faced like, we had like a balcony on the.
That's what I need. Like, when we went, we had that, but I was with my parents. But like, I don't know how much that was. Like, I need to like really get into the full details of that. So I'm going to be planning it a little bit.
And I will say the cruise we went on, it was like the celebrity cruise line, but it was like a bunch of old people. So I
Yeah.
feel like that was a bit different.
Well, I feel like if we had like say 20, 30 of our friends and we were just bebopping around, it would feel like spring break. It would feel so fun and exciting.
Yeah, but like, when am I going to be able to go?
Like hopefully soon. I mean, we're planning. Channing and Courtney are expediting their passports, so we're gonna shoot for the next few months.
Okay.
But I have your schedule. I can go back on the podcast and you can tell me. I can see.
Well, there's been trips added.
Oh dear heavens.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know, babe. We probably have to just get a separate boat and meet us like on the boat somewhere after your other trips. But
Maybe. I don't know. I'm running out of money, so.
yeah. Well, you're
Don't
having
think I can
fun
do
though,
that.
so that's good.
Yeah, but all in all, Mexico was fun. I got eaten by a lot of mosquitoes. Got some sun. Had sunscreen on the entire time.
Yeah, you look very tan.
I know. It's the Greek skin in me, I guess.
No.
But the weekend was good, and now I'm back for one weekend, and I leave again.
What day do you leave next week?
The 1st, which I think is Friday.
Oh yeah, that is Friday. Wait, is that this Friday?
Next Friday.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Then it's 4th of July. Okay.
Yeah. How was yours?
Mine
You had
makes
some
sense.
visitors.
Yeah, they're really good. Had one of my BFFs, Casey Shannon, come in town. Sweet, absolute girl. She's
I know. I love her.
such a vibe every single time she comes. So I'm trying to explore her with like new parts. Because last time when she came for Halloween, it was like party, like houses everywhere, and I was just like,
Me and her Halloween weekend, you, I guess, were already asleep. But we like walked just like 3 different bars. We just walked around all of West Hollywood at like 2 a.m. together.
Well, I'm glad.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
because I felt really bad about the last time because I was like, you didn't really get to see like a lot of the town. You only saw like
Parties and
people, which is great. Our friends are amazing, but like, so this time we were able to take her to like restaurants and we did karaoke and bars and had movie nights, and we went to an open house on the Venice Canals, which the Venice Canals are just to die for. They are so gorgeous.
And it was only 8 million, right?
Only a mere 8 million. So I'm diving into my piggy bank here shortly and just kind of putting in a deposit
Okay.
on that. I think it was about 7.6.
Oh, okay. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, and with fees, etc., you'll probably
Right.
hit that 8 million
Yeah.
marker.
Especially, I mean, people are going to be paying over in cash, you know.
Yeah. So that was really fun.
Another exciting thing happened while I was gone.
Oh, our air conditioning.
Our
got
air
fixed.
conditioning is actually fixed now.
Guys, like I have a blanket toted or sweatshirt toted over me because
Like, it's crazy being cold in here.
yeah, and it's like it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like it's our house because like you walk into all the different rooms, and especially when you're walking from outside inside, it doesn't any longer feel hotter than it is inside.
Right. And like
Outside.
the AC guy, we've been telling him forever, there's just literally no air conditioning blowing out of the vents.
Mm-mm.
And he's just one of those, he's like, that's not true. I know where there is, blah, 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 blah. Are you sure you don't
It's
have
the
heat
same
on?
guy fixing it every time, so
Yeah.
he probably doesn't want to admit that like he did not check like
Right.
things.
Or
like,
also he doesn't want to tell the landlords that they have to pay up some more money.
right.
Or they're telling him, oh, just don't do it.
Yeah.
So he like pointed this gun to every vent that like says like, oh, what like
like if there's
rate
airflow,
the airflow, and it
or
was
like,
literally like 0 airflow. So
and then we finally got our airflow back. So
Yeah.
we're no longer falling asleep hot and sweaty, and we don't have to do any more staycations at Matt, even though that was really lovely.
that was very lovely. I want to go back and just hang out by the pool. We didn't
I
do that.
know. We need to like swim. I've never gotten into Matt's pool.
I don't know if like I feel like it's probably been used
I-
like 5 times.
And it's such a cute pool in a good backyard. I guess it's just because of the sunlight.
yeah,
to
the
that
sun like
particular-
ends at like 4.
Yeah. Well, I quickly, before we kind of dive into the episode, want to take a minute to remind everyone to rate, review, subscribe, comment below if you're watching on YouTube. We love seeing it. I mean, there's a lack of comments there, but like we know you guys are there because you're in our DMs. But like, it's fun to interact.
The YouTube's fun, yeah.
Yeah, the
and we'd
YouTube's
love
a vibe.
to.
Yeah, and we love doing videos, so we want to keep doing
Yeah.
videos. So
And maybe if you are more engaged, we might start posting more on there. I don't know.
maybe, who knows? Secret projects.
Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, please, we love seeing everything. Y'all are great. We love the Gritster family.
The Grits fam.
The Grits fam. And yeah, comment if you want to see things. Comment. I don't know. Comment if we look ugly.
Yeah,
whatever
we're like
you want.
really cute or pretty.
Yeah.
Well, I want to quickly talk about also before. Well, I mean, this is basically the episode, but just feeling generally inspired, which is something that has not happened in a while. And I don't know if it's like telling me like a call to me that I need to change my career path, but like I think I need to be an actor. And I know I've been in LA for like almost a year now, but like I think Probably everyone says that. But
I mean,
like,
yeah. I mean, I still want to be one. I did so
It's-
many acting classes, and it's so fun.
It's so fun. I've never done a single acting class. I did acting like in plays.
I don't.
and
I mean, the acting
musicals.
classes were great, but it's just auditions you need to do.
Yeah. So like I really and I
love
think
this.
it's because I'm watching lots of movies and TV shows because like all of these streaming services, sure we complained for a while because there are like multiple subscriptions that you have to do. But it sounds like I'm setting up for an ad, but I'm not. But it's just so great because they're all battling to do the best content.
Right. And also, with that being said, with all these different streaming services, there's so many more opportunities for, newer people to get on board.
Yeah.
Like you. Like, it's not like so cutthroat now that it used to be just, 2 primetime, like,
Right.
stage.
Hollywood A-listers or like the newest Netflix like couple.
You got the Netflix, you have Hulu, Paramount,
Prime, like HBO Max.
yeah.
Like literally all of them.
Disney Plus.
I mean, we're overwhelmed with content,
Yeah.
and I think it all started when I saw Top Gun. Oh, there's a fly. I think it all started when I saw Top Gun. That movie changed my life. I walked out of that movie feeling just like on cloud 9. Like you've seen it, right? I don't.
Oh yeah, I
spoil
saw
for
it the first night, and I feel like everyone has said this is like the first like great Hollywood movie that's come out in so long.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like everyone's just
excited,
getting their
yeah.
shit back together,
Mhm.
and they're getting on board because you can really see it in the movies and you can see it in the TV shows.
Yeah.
We need to talk about The Summer I Turned Pretty, First Kill. We talked about Top Gun and the new Elvis movie coming out, which finally I know you've been waiting on damn near pins and needles
Right.
since I don't know, like 3 or 4 months ago. It's been
Whenever
a while.
the trailer first came out.
And I know people are like tired of Austin Butler, but I think he was such a good choice.
I think so too. I do think they're trying too hard. I feel like the organic way of Miles Teller
Mhm.
was so much cooler, and I love that. So I hope the movie lives up to the hype,
It's got to.
which I know it will. But it's like,
I mean, the way Hollywood's cranking these things out, like I am thrilled.
and well, because like they're finally like some of these movies have been filmed. Like Top Gun was filmed 2 years,
Eons
3 years,
ago.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like people are so excited to be back and working and like not in an environment that's stressful or whatever,
Yeah.
or so many restrictions. But yeah, I'm excited.
It's gonna be so good. And then The Summer I Turned Pretty, I know I betrayed you, and we started that show.
I was waiting all day for him to finish. We started it last night together, okay? And when you start a show together, usually you're like kind of like
well, you're
attached to each other and be like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, should I wait for him or should I at least ask or tell him, oh, hey, I'm going to go ahead and start it? So, I'm sitting out here. I've been working. I was working. I worked out, was like, okay, I obviously really want to watch the show, but I'm going to wait on Tristan because
You were being a good person.
whatever. All of a sudden, I'm in my bathroom and I hear the show turn on, and I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!"
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. So you can't say anything past episode 4, though.
Oh, I just like. So we watched the first 3 episodes together, which got us a really good foundation. And I was at a point I was feeling really not good this morning. Like, could not do work. My boss like told me to take the afternoon off because I was feeling like a little sick, and so I was like, okay, whatever. And then I wasn't gonna watch it. Not sick. I took a COVID test. We're good. But I literally just like had to watch it. Like I was glued
Yeah,
to
well,
it.
and I guess I didn't realize you had the afternoon off, so I understand
Yeah,
that now.
but
But
I
at
should-
that point, you should have said,
I know.
"Hey, you want to finish the 3 episodes?"
I know.
It's okay.
But it is like I think I'm team Conrad. That's not spoiling anything because there's so many different teams you can be on within this narrative.
Right.
So right now where you are, what team do you think you're on for?
For her, I think Conrad. That's
Okay.
who she's into.
It's
always
been
been
such
her. Yeah,
right.
and I feel like he's like a teen going through something. Obviously.
He's going through some shit.
Right, and I feel like teens have a hard time like expressing that,
I
or like
want to know what part you're at. I'm so sorry.
they almost kissed at 4th of July.
Okay, that
Sorry, anybody.
Oh God. So spoiler if you I don't think we'll do any more spoilers.
Yeah.
But I mean you could that
but
is
let's just
obviously
talk
gonna
about
happen.
how do you think she got this budget for the music?
I don't the
Do you
Taylor
think these
Swift-
people wanted to like be a part of it, or like
So we heard during one of the first couple episodes a Taylor Swift like original new song, right? Or did we think it was?
I think so, because I
But
think
it
she
would've-
did one for the trailer.
Yeah, well it would have made sense now because the entire TV show is Taylor Swift majority and then Olivia Rodrigo.
Vampire
Like,
Weekend, Phoebe Bridgers.
I mean, they have got the lineup of the century when it comes to soundtracks.
yeah.
And the Taylor Swift of it all really does it for me because there's something to say when
Has
you
she
already
ever
love.
been in Has her songs ever been in movies?
I don't know. I remember her in
shows?
Valentine's Day, like when she was dating Taylor
Yeah.
Lautner in Valentine's Day. But I don't know if like, I mean, I'm sure like Welcome to New York has been in songs like, or in movies. And then like,
But not like a prevalent like.
no, not like an ongoing, this is a
Right.
Taylor Swift scene come true.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, she is phenomenal, and I'm so glad people are understanding. It's just cool to see like when you love someone's music and then it translates into a show that you love, and then you get all those
It has a
emotions
whole other
right
meaning,
together.
yeah.
I know, and like you got to know Taylor loves a good story. So for her to watch this back,
She loves a good
like,
romance.
yes, and for her to like, it's like almost a forbidden romance. This whole story.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's really good. If you guys haven't watched it, it's The Summer I Became Pretty.
Summer I Turned Pretty.
Turned Pretty. I keep calling it.
Tristan
Summer
called it The Summer I Turned Beautiful to Amazon Prime.
and then
last
I was
month.
like, became beautiful. The summer I became absolutely stunning, gorgeous, which I'm still like waiting for my summer when I feel absolutely returned absolutely gorgeous. But all those things were happening that we were talking about with TK last week. The like, you know, when you reach in for like to hold hands for the first time,
you like get those feelings. You like put yourself in that position and remember
Yeah.
your first time like a guy
it's
held your
so-
hand.
but
It's
it was
so cute.
crazy to see.
I want to read the books now.
Yeah. Wait, are there multiple books?
There's 3 books, which will
But
be
I
3
don't want it to
seasons.
ruin anything. Like I need to be surprised. But like also, if it's a close, you can read the first book after you finish the season, and if it's a close, like relation, then I'll read.
Okay.
But that's gonna take a lot. Like that means me reading a book. That means I love the show.
Yeah, I know. That would
Maybe
be.
I'll do audiobook. But I like to do the audiobook while I read.
Yeah, because it helps you. Like it's like watching movies with
Mm-hmm.
subtitles.
But I need like something also with like I wish I had different characters. Like I don't want it to read in the authors.
Sometimes they do.
Okay.
I don't know though.
Like some fun. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But that's to be determined. But anyway, yeah, I mean, being an actor, it might be in my forefront. I see myself being in a Netflix movie, an HBO Max movie, an Amazon Prime Video movie. Like I'd truly, Disney Plus, whatever streaming service you are, like
I know, and that was my issue when I was trying to do it too. It's like at that time, it's like I started right before COVID, and then COVID hit, and I'm like, I'm probably gonna regret not going for it. But
yeah. Well, I mean, COVID, that was a really hard time for any
Yeah.
of that. But there's no time like the present.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a line in the show that was like, I just want to live in the now. I want to live in the present. I'm also watching Love, Victor, which is like,
If not now means never.
yeah. And I just like, there's so many good shows and they're so inspiring. So like, I
Yes.
feel like you need to watch Love, Victor. You really need to get on that because you need to be an ally for Pride Month.
I am.
Well, you need to do better. Okay.
Okay. All right. But The Summer I Turned Pretty is really, making me think about like past summers and wishing like having that kind of full summer experience like that seems so much fun. Being in a place for
Yes.
2 months with like, I don't know.
What I'm thinking, and like, it is my all-time dream to do this. I really just saw a tweet about this too. But like, I want to be I want to have a friend who I have a house with, or like, I think it'd be a fun like collective group. Like if we had like, we all share the house, but it has to be huge.
Right.
And all our kids just get to
Because you
know
don't
each
want to do
other.
it where like, oh, I get it this week, y'all get it this next week. No,
like
you
we
want to
all
do it.
come like for the summer.
Where would you want to have a place?
At Cousins, wherever that place is, Cousins
They're
Lake.
filming in North Carolina.
Okay, well in North Carolina, wherever
Okay.
that is, I want it to be there.
I think they're acting like it's in like New England or something, or close
There's
to.
a camp, or no, there's a lake, a community where my friend Sarah Catherine's grandparents went all the time, and I went one time with her, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's giving those vibes. Like they take golf carts everywhere, but we went when we were younger, but they have like, we did the croquet games where you'd wear all white.
Fun.
And it seemed like that, but like
So basically we're saying the Hamptons.
I think so, but
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I don't want people to be snobby, but like a lot of these people seem like really rich. So like we're
Yeah.
gonna have to be really rich.
Rich
turn.
in like I feel like they're rich, but I think Hamptons is like,
That's like too rich.
Yeah.
Like I like the southern rich. Like North Carolina seems like a good spot for one of these. So I'll do some more investigative research on where we could send our kids.
okay.
Well, and us.
And
too.
us, yeah.
Because it's gonna be a long time before the kids route.
Yeah.
Because we probably wouldn't start that until like 3 or 4. No, that's too young. 6.
Well, I
wonder
mean, my
when-
kids, I'll probably be having kids before anybody. So
Oh dear God. Tomorrow.
God, no.
This is an announcement. I think
How
I
old am I?
said that every single
Every
episode.
single time.
Well, you bring up that you might be having kids in like 30 seconds.
No, I'm saying I'll probably be in the first of our friend group out here.
Yeah, you will be.
I probably will. I'm 27. I definitely want a kid by the time I'm 30.
Patricia, that's in 3 years.
Yeah. My body's only getting older.
That's so scary. There's going to be a little Patricia and Matt running around. Oh my God.
That's scary.
But I would have killed to have that. Like, I feel like I had a good experience growing up, like where I did. Like, it felt very like that, where there'd be like parties and like fun outings. We'd go to the lake and stuff, but like not to that extent where you have a
Right.
summer destination.
Right.
Like boarding school vibes.
Right. Which is like, I guess I guess the moms would go to during the week. The dads would come up on the weekends.
Yeah.
But it's like, I guess that's why people can't really do that anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
Growing up, did you have a trip that like still stands out to you as like your favorite summer trip, or was it just like a bunch of?
It's just like a bunch of different trips. Like we always did the beach, like growing up Orange Beach and Gulf Shores kind of vibes. But like I just remember like always doing something for 4th of July and involving fireworks. Like that's what I think of when I think of like summer's home. I think of like being by the pool, like being at the club all day, my dad finishing playing golf, and like my mom and I like getting on a golf cart and going to find my dad and bring him some beers like on the golf course.
Right.
Like such a fun time. Like my parents just went to this party at our country club at home, and it's like all that same stuff. It's like the member guest party, and it's like
Oh yeah.
I had FOMO. Like,
Do you have any plans this 4th of July?
No. And you're gonna be gone, leaving me out here in the dust. So I'm gonna really have to figure out
sorry.
something.
I know y'all got to do something, especially because it's on a weekend.
Yeah, and I think I have like a couple days off. I think everyone has a couple days off.
Because it's on the Monday, so I bet you'll have Friday and Monday and Tuesday off, or
Yeah,
Friday
I think
Monday.
and Tuesday, Friday,
Yeah.
Monday, and Tuesday. I need to check
Huh?
my
Y'all
work
should
calendar.
rent a house at Lake Arrowhead, even though it's too soon.
Where
Or
is that?
Uh,
Is it cold?
no, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. California confuses me because you go like 2 seconds and then
And
there's
it's
like
cold.
Oh my God, I thought we were recording. I always have like nightmares. I wake up and I'm like, fuck, we didn't record
know.
anything.
But it's crazy. This will be my 3rd year going with Matt's family. But it's like,
Is that becoming your summer thing, or do you think it would replace any of your like? Does your family do stuff for the
yes,
summer?
and we do stuff. We do a lot of stuff.
Y'all do a lot of lake stuff.
Yeah, and like
beach
I grew up
stuff.
going to the lake with my family, or we'd go either the lake, the beach, or to Hilton Head to visit my grandparents.
Oh, Hilton Head would be a fun. Was that like a fun little like?
Yes, I loved Hilton Head, but it's
Okay.
definitely more like older people, I would say.
Yeah.
But like, it was fun.
That's what like that one that I went to with Sarah Catherine was.
Yeah.
Like definitely older people vibes.
But
But
it
I
was
think
fun.
the community could be built within the kids.
But I definitely think like moving forward, I would love I love spending time with my family too. So it's like
Yeah.
Matt will cancel me for saying this, but it's like we're gonna have to figure this out and do
Yeah.
it back and forth.
Because we can't do every like 4th of July.
He's like, well, we did do stuff with your family. I'm like, well, that's because like we just do because it was
Yeah.
COVID and like we went to Memorial Day with my family. I don't know.
Right.
Sorry, I was at the lake for Memorial Day during COVID with my whole family. Anyways, but it's like but they do a really fun thing. Like we have a band one night. Matt always celebrates his birthday there. We go to the drive-in one night. The boat parade, which the theme this year is going to be Shrek, which
Oh
will be
my
very
God,
fun.
that's gonna be cute. Are you gonna dress up like Fiona?
Well, his
Matt can be
cousins kind of, I think he was like, do you want to know, or do you want to pick your thing up before I send it out to the cousins? I was like, no, I'm not
Yeah.
a part of this family. Like,
Right.
I can't make a first decision. Like, let them figure it
Yeah.
out.
They've been battling this out for years.
Yes, I know. But I will say, maybe I should have gotten the chance to do that since I picked Mamma Mia theme or ABBA theme last year, and they won the parade for the first time in 20 years.
That's great.
Yeah.
So they're really proud
But
of
I'm
that.
excited to go.
I wonder if I'm sure you will get to a point where like your family, like your parents and your brothers would come like
I don't know,
with
they're-
you, like because technically they'd be a part of the family.
I don't know. Their places like there's not a lot of like open space, like because
Right.
their family's pretty big. I don't know.
Well, you
Just
love
depend-
camping and being outdoors, so you could try that.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you can RV. That'd actually be really fun.
Glamp in an RV.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
That'd
That
be
would
so
nice.
fun. It'd be cute.
What would be your ideal summer trip?
I want to I'm all on board. I talked about this 2 weeks ago, I think, of going somewhere for the whole summer. And it sounds bad because I love LA so much. I don't want to leave. But I want to miss LA right now. I want to be in the Hamptons for the summer.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if this is just because I'm in LA that like now I'm craving to be somewhere else for the summer. And so I really just want like a 2-month staycation where I work remotely from that place. I mean, I wish we could like do a pause on our rent where we don't have to pay for it, because right now it's not in the cards of me.
You could get a sublet.
Yeah, but like it's just like I want to do it so bad, and I want everyone to come visit me, and like nothing. I wouldn't go abroad because that's too much for me. Time changes, like my body would be fucked up. But like I could do New York or like maybe San Francisco, but that might be even too close, San Francisco. So I think New York.
You're just ready to miss LA, it seems.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like I love it so much, but I want that like 2-month little vacation. You come back all refreshed. You have stories from the summer. Everyone can come visit you. It's an activity for other people to do.
Right.
So we just really need to lock down a house pretty soon here shortly.
Okay.
Just for everyone and us. Because it's seeming like that's what we need. And I can't afford it on my own. So you have no choice but to Venmo me 150,000 USD.
Okay. Yes. Anybody
million.
watching, if you want to donate, let us know.
The link will be below. It's just going to be my Venmo directly.
Venmo or a GoFundMe.
Cash
maybe
App,
not.
check.
Zelle, PayPal.
I'll do it all. So do you think you're on board with me on the summer house? Like I know you obviously would be, but like your ideal dream summer away, or are you here?
Well, I haven't been here this entire summer, so
you are kind of experiencing that.
Right.
But you have like multiple locations. Like would you want to like be based somewhere like abroad?
it depends. I mean, I think it'd be fun, but I think I would more like to do like a 3-week vacation in Europe. Love to go to Lake Como, Greece, Positano. Absolutely love Positano. But I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, you really need to think about it. We need
will.
to make that happen. Because it doesn't just go one way. It goes 2 ways. I'm going to have to come visit you. You can come visit me. It really is going to work like that.
I mean, I would be down to do something with you.
Okay. Cool.
We'd have to figure out where we'd want to do that.
Like I would definitely be down for a 3-week abroad vacation.
Yeah. I mean,
but
everyone is doing that right now, so I don't know.
I mean, it's exhausting. It's like the summer.
Everyone and their mother.
Yeah.
Do you think people like saved up money from like a trip like for the past 2 years and they're all finally like going all out to do it?
I mean, unless there's like a lottery we missed out on, like I'm just confused because
flights are so ridiculous right now.
that literally I looked up for one to go to DC in August. It was like $900 for main cabin. And I was like, okay, like that's really fucked up. So I don't know, like I guess maybe it's like cheaper to go abroad. I don't know if I just sound really stupid right now, but apparently it is because like everyone in the entire world, it's like a literal trip to like what would be Orange Beach. People are treating that like they're going abroad.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, babes, like what are the prices better over there? Like is there something I need to know? Yeah. So I don't know.
Who knows?
It's like feeling like a lot of like, you know, I feel like a lot of people are going to come back this summer from the summer and be like the study abroad kids who like only talk about being abroad. And I mean, I would love to do that trip, but like,
would you be a study abroad kid?
Yes,
you did
100%. I would have been. Always had a dream.
Well, like if you went there, would you come back like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I always had a dream of doing either, boarding school semester at sea, where you go on the cruise ship for a semester, because those like the videos I watch of them, I watch daily vloggers who do that. And they sob crying when they leave. I guess it's like camp, like when you like leave all your camp friends. But I wouldn't know how to recover because I'm really bad at making friendships and then having to leave them because I get so invested. And I just feel like everything would be a personal attack. Like I'd feel bad that I was leaving.
I mean, I studied abroad for 3 months. I talk about it all the time, but it's like, sorry.
You had a great Instagram.
It was an amazing experience.
That time.
It was an amazing experience. I don't know if I'll ever be able to spend 3 months like that in Europe ever again.
Right.
I hope I get to, but like,
I think you will. It's in your cards.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But like, I get it, and I guess the people that get mad about it are the ones that just didn't do it.
Yep,
I'm kidding. It's expensive. I know all that, but I loved it. It was amazing.
No, I like literally think about it all the time because there are like in college and stuff, there are scholarships too where you can like get a scholarship to go abroad and like all these stuff. But I was just like too lazy.
And a lot of people that were out of state, it was that like semester was cheaper going abroad than it is like in Auburn, which is crazy.
Oh
crazy.
My God. Imagine paying less to go abroad than you do to Auburn
University.
Alabama.
I
must really love it.
Did you know that Auburn baseball is in Omaha for the college World Series?
No. I didn't know that.
Is it the College World? Yeah, it's College World Series.
I used to do the College World Series when at my first job in marketing when I did sports and stuff. We did stuff for Coca-Cola for that. And so now every like time anything comes down to like any sort of college games, I'm just like, I have PTSD from it.
Yeah, so you don't look it up. Well, I'm going to look it up and see what the score is. Okay, another question I have for you. Would you say, oh gosh, Auburn's going to be out of it? That's sad.
Oh dear God. What is it? 9-1
against sad. Arkansas.
Ew.
Bummer. But
Sorry,
they played a game
any
yesterday.
Arkansas listeners, I feel god awful. But like, our loyalty goes to Auburn.
Yeah. Would you consider yourself a lake person or a beach person?
Probably the beach. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I love the lake, but it really just depends on the group that you bring to the lake.
Right.
Like the beach, you can go out to like bars and like there are more restaurants than are available to you at the lake.
Yeah.
But a lake seems like more of a family thing.
Yeah.
Whereas a beach seems more like a trip with your friends thing.
Right. I'm definitely both. I can't make a decision.
I was trying to decide which one you were, but I've seen you thrive at both places, so there's not like you can't pick which one.
No, I love them both. I wrote on here, do you remember the first time you learned to swim? Well, I want to tell you how I learned to swim.
I would love that.
It was at the lake. My yaya, my grandmother, she was a spitfire. What's the word? Spitfire?
Yeah.
I learned how to swim because she threw me in the lake, and that's how I learned how to swim.
Hey, that's great. And you've been in the water ever since.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's so fun.
And now
so
I'm
that was
swimming
your
with whale
first
sharks.
time swimming?
Probably, yeah.
Do you have any documentation of it, or did she just like
I
kind
don't
of?
think so.
Oh, I remember I could never get out of the pool or any like sort of water.
You still can't.
I know. I literally, when I'm at a party, I have to stay in the water. But my mom, they were at a party with, like for the Auburn football team that used to be like close with them. And, my mom, like I was like joking or something and I fell into the lake water and it was a nice party. Like everyone's dressed up. My parents were like in nice stuff and like the kids are just running around. I fell in the water and my mom had to go like pick me up out of the water in front of all these coaches and the coaches' wives and everything. And she was like, I mean, I'm sure I was just doing a little bit with myself.
I'm sure you were.
But she was not happy with me.
Yeah. Tristan?
I know. It was bad. It was really funny. That was good memories.
Good memories.
I really remember being like in the water, like growing up in my grandma's house, like in Monroeville, like going there for the summers and just like swimming in the pool literally all day and being so pruny and sunburnt. But like I miss getting like that's why being here in LA is amazing because I'm getting more tan. Like in Atlanta, I never got tan in the summer because like I only go outside like sometimes. But here I feel like I'm going outside all the time.
And like there's a good breeze, so it's not like that brutal, humid, hot.
Oh my God, Casey, when she came and visited, she came right when the southern heat wave came through.
It is it's like 100 degrees there. Right
Was
now.
that the same in Mexico? Or is it the same like?
Well, we flew into Dallas, and we flew into Dallas Thursday or Wednesday night. We got in around 10 o'clock, and it was still like 95 degrees.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
But she was very thankful for the weather here.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that's one of the reasons I don't want to like go back to the South anytime soon, is just because of the weather. Like I really have a ploy. I want all my family to move here, just because it would be so much easier, and I know they would enjoy the weather, and my dog would enjoy the weather so
Gracie
much more.
bug.
Gracie bug.
Were you ever on the swim or the dive team?
Do I look like I was on the fucking swimmer diving team?
I don't know.
No, babe. I was at the snack bar ordering snacks for everyone, and I was in the pool eating my slice of pizza.
Well, I was on the dive team, and I was terrible.
Well, that makes two of us. I mean, I wasn't on the dive team, but I'm sure I could be terrible.
I really still cannot believe I was on the dive
Wait, for
team.
your high school or?
No, when I was like in 4th grade.
Oh,
I got
okay.
4th place one time. I have a video of me trying to do a back dive, and it's so comical. It's so bad.
I could not imagine being any sort of like water athlete. That takes.
I did one season and that's it, babe.
I get cramping like so easily. The only like good thing we heard about that is like being friends with the swim team. We were just like bebopping all over the swim team at Auburn, like especially when they dyed all their hair blonde.
Oh yeah.
Me and Patricia would just be bebopping around finding the swimmers.
I wonder how they are doing these days. Probably pretty good, you know.
I bet so.
Let's just kind of end this with some celebrity news that we've seen today.
Okay, fine.
All right. Is that okay with you?
No, I mean, I thought about. Can I think about it for like 2 seconds?
No. So.
Okay, I'm still thinking.
All right. Well, I'll just start.
Yes, it's good with me. By the way. Yeah, it's fine with me.
Yes.
No. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Hell yes. Well, Beyonce put out a new song.
I was gonna say the same thing.
No way.
Yeah.
Crazy because it's written right there.
Okay, I feel bad about saying this because I love Beyonce, but I didn't vibe with the song, and I think it was because we were listening to it on your phone,
and it was we were trying to it was before we were trying to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty,
right,
because our Amazon had to be restarted.
I hadn't been fed yet. There was a lot of
factors into it.
Yeah, but
and it's definitely different than her. I feel like it's more.
Yes, when I heard her old kind of vibes going in there, I really loved it. But I need to listen to it in a car, so I'm planning on doing that tonight.
Yes,
and really giving it a full listen.
Good. No, I really liked it, and I think it's one of those. Or I liked it to where I wasn't obsessed, but I know it's one of those songs that once I start really listening to it,
yeah, it'll play in the bars.
Yes,
you think
it's more like a house kind of vibe? Not really. I don't know. I might be making that up, but it's
yeah. I can't even remember fully what it sounds like at this point.
So we both need to listen to it.
Yeah, we both need to
All
redo
right.
it.
Anyways, next up we've got the Harry Styles fans.
These little bitches.
In London.
And guys, I know we do have some UK listeners, but
we love y'all.
Y'all have got to cease fire, because
Please.
It is just out of control. We're starting a war over this man Harry Styles.
Have you ever heard of him?
No, I'd met him once.
Okay,
this
gotcha.
cafe, Beechwood
Beechwood?
Cafe.
Yeah.
They were out of coffee, but so we're getting in fights over because all of the UK Harry Styles fans are screaming the line in his song.
As it was, "Leave America," and they're screaming at Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary to the American fans and at the
and
UK
posting
shows.
videos of it because they want Harry Styles to leave America. And babes, I'm sorry, I'm sure he loves it there, but he clearly loves us.
He has more shows here than you also.
And there's no, I typically don't talk about political things, but I'm going to be political and we will stand for Harry Styles.
Yes.
And that goes without saying, if we need to nominate him for president.
Oh, that would be great.
I don't know if we can have a British president, but it would be cute.
It would.
And his style in those press conferences with
would look good.
Is it called NATO? All the nations meeting up together?
Mm-hmm, yes.
That when he meets up with them, I feel like he'd put them at such peace.
Yeah.
And
he would treat everyone with kindness, just like you should be doing in the UK.
I agree. It's not a war. And I did see some of the UK Styles fans tearing down the merch from the merch tent.
Yes.
Scary.
Did you see the bus TikTok where they were screaming at those girls? Yeah, crazy.
And just come to America for once and see what Harry Styles likes, okay?
Yeah.
Go to the Beechwood Cafe, go to New York, go to all the places that he frequents. And
which he frequents a lot. He's probably down the street from us right now and we don't even know it. But, I'm tired of the war. Okay, guys? We're all in this together. We have one love. And it's Harry Styles. So
yeah.
Come on, let's, work together on this.
Yes. There's a civil way to do this.
Yes.
And I feel like it's through a Disney Channel Games war where we all have different colors. We've got, USA versus Great Britain, UK, Great Britain, UK. I'm such
just say the UK.
The UK versus the US. We're all divided on those teams into different colors, and those colors battle it out.
So it'll be TP
WK. Yeah.
Cool.
Treat people with kindness.
All right. If anyone's down, let us know. We'll definitely get this started, facilitate it all,
I feel like if we have one loyal Harry Styles fan on here, they could get this started and get it trending on Twitter. We could get a Google Doc kind of circulating.
Yes. Perfect.
And we could do a live Grits to Glam with Harry Styles. Boy can dream.
Done.
But yeah, we're all good here, guys. Okay. So relax.
Yeah. Okay. So I want you to talk about Sarah Catherine, your friend.
Yes.
She has a new show called First Kill on Netflix. I don't think we talked about this last week.
We didn't. I was so sad. I was thinking about that in the shower. Sarah Catherine is one of my best friends from home. We've grown up together. We did plays together. She was there in those moments where I forgot my lines on stage to her and she would have to feed them to me in musicals and such. And she's in a brand new Netflix show called First Kill. It is lesbian vampires. Vampires very in right now, as they have been for many, years. But it's so good. And she's literally the main character. And we got to go to the premiere at the Netflix headquarters. And that was it was literally 100 people and it was like all the like people who wrote the show, all the cast, like I got to meet all of them and like hear about their new projects and like what they're doing and like hear about like the behind the scenes of the show. And it, again, I think that's what made me want to be an actor. I'm like, this exclusive access where we're pulling up in an Escalade and they let us through with security clearance. No, like we don't even have a question to be asked because we know. Like the guy at Netflix, the security guard was like wanting to see Sarah Catherine's ID. And I was like, babe, she's the main character. Like, you know, you like just look up at the billboard up there. Like she's right there.
She's good. Yeah. Don't worry.
But it was
save yourself the embarrassment.
The show hit like number 2 and I think number 1 in places like all over Netflix, like around the world. And like just to see her like shine is so exciting.
I know.
So
I remember
fun.
when we went, I guess it was your birthday. Was that right when she was going to film this?
Yes. Or she had filmed this last year when she was in Atlanta. So I actually got to see her in Atlanta.
But then when we saw her for your birthday in January, she was leaving to go film something else.
Yeah, another movie. So she's in that genre. But I'm hoping First Kill gets picked up for season 2. So if you haven't,
watch it.
Please watch it. Go stream it on Netflix. It's like very like I haven't seen Twilight, but I could imagine it's similar with like it's like a very forbidden love type situation where the two main characters like aren't supposed to fall in love, and you know, like one's a hunter and one's like a vampire, and so they just have all these like, it's crazy. It's very suspenseful, very fun. That's when we were going over to do the staycation at Matt's. I was wrapping that up and I'm already needing more because that last episode left me on a cliffhanger.
Really?
And Sarah Catherine was telling me when we were watching the first episode, she's like, you know, the first episode is never like the best. You have to get in all like the, you know, this, and this.
Well, the first episode always introduces every character.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and I'm like, babe, shut up. Like if it leaves me wanting more, then I'm good. And it did. So yeah. But shout out Sarah Catherine. We love you. We're going to bring her on the podcast at some point when she's not so busy sprinting around doing Teen Vogue and Cosmo and all those things. But we will welcome her right on this couch with open arms.
With love and joy. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you heard about this story?
No.
So, you know,
is this Hailey
Bieber, her skincare line called Rhode. Okay.
Yes. It's gorgeous.
Yes. Well, her middle name is Rhode or whatever. There's a clothing brand that's been a clothing brand for like 5 years now, also named Rhode.
Interesting.
They filed a lawsuit against Hailey Bieber today.
Does Rhode have makeup or skincare?
It's clothing.
Skincare. Okay, well, they're completely different things.
Well, let me read this out to you.
I'm acting like I'm a judge, but I feel like there are different patents that you can file. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong.
I agree, and I think that's what some people are saying. Okay, so it says the clothing company Rhode posted this afternoon, 9 years ago, we quit our jobs and founded Rhode out of our apartment, creating a fashion company from nothing. We are two women entrepreneurs who met in college, built the Rhode brand, and put years of hard work into our minority co-owned company. Today, we were forced to file a lawsuit against Hailey Bieber and her new skincare line that launched last week, and that is using the brand Rhode. We didn't want to file this lawsuit, but we had to in order to protect our business. We admire Hailey. She has worked hard and earned the ability to create her own skincare line. We don't want to sue Hailey. We want to celebrate her. As fellow women entrepreneurs, we wish her every success. Hailey could choose any brand for her skincare line. We only have the brand name Rhode that we built. That's why we didn't sell her our brand when she asked 4 years ago, that's why we didn't sell her our brand when she asked 4 years ago, and why we ask her now to change her skincare line's brand. Her using our brand is hurting our company, our employees, our customers, and our partners. We're confident in the lawsuit's outcome, but hope Hailey will now understand the harm we are sure she never meant to cause and change her skincare line's brand. Thank you to everyone for valuing our vision and supporting us. I don't know what any of this means, but it's pretty interesting. Right. Okay, so what are your thoughts on this whole debacle, this girls supporting women but suing them also?
I just think it's like interesting. Like I have my legal cap on because we've been talking a lot about being on a jury recently. Right. And that kind of vibe. And so my emotional side wants to side with them because it seems like they put in a lot of work and effort into this business. And I couldn't imagine someone like coming and starting a Grits to Glam that's in a different segment, but still the same name. However, I would think like at the end of the day, legally, one has a patent for this lane and that limits them to that lane. And then one has like Hailey has her patent for this lane, which is skincare.
And I don't think her team would, say it was okay to call it Rhode if she
had any plans of expanding.
Right. And also if she if there were going to be any sort of issues with the lawsuit, you know?
Yeah. I
So it's
think like I do feel for these people, but I think like I mean, unless they had this huge like corporate plan to go into the skincare space and
Right,
Haley like
which
fucked it up.
I
But
don't
like
feel like they do.
well yeah, and they would have had to like have that in writing.
You know, before
beforehand.
Haley decided to do that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I mean I do love Haley, but I mean I'm not gonna like again putting the feelings aside legally, I think she's gonna be fine in this
Yes.
situation because it's in such
I don't
a
think her
different-
team would let her do that if they knew that. Yeah.
No,
Like,
because she has like the best of the best like lawyers of people.
mhm.
The sad thing is if it got to a point where they had to shut the other place down for trying, but then they were like, we don't want to sue her. Well, then what are you doing?
What you-
like
yeah.
you are suing her.
Like, how is this a woman supporting women thing
Right.
if you're suing her?
Well, at the end of the day, we got some more press for Shop Road.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll check it out for sure. See kind of like.
Yeah, they're $500 dresses.
Okay.
I don't own one, but I did borrow one from my cousin one time.
Okay. So I will
They're
not
pretty cute.
not be checking it out. Maybe I'll check out their Instagram, give them a couple likes, and
Yeah.
just feel the support of someone else. So,
right.
but other than
So,
that, yeah, I mean, legally, that's my.
Thank you for
so-
your honest opinion.
And I'm not a lawyer, even though you might think I'm,
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow, I would have
going to
guessed.
law school with Kim. I'm in classes with Kim.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Kardashian.
Yeah, let me know what her thoughts are on this as
I will.
well.
I'm gonna text her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And maybe we can talk about it next
She
podcast.
might have conflict of interest though, because she and Haley kind of have like ties, just like being so close with families and
Right,
such.
right. So that might not work. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, maybe by episode 13 you'll have some answers.
I'll give you an update.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Mhm. Yep.
Well, this probably just wraps up episode 12 of Grits to Glam. I can't believe we made it to this.
Hi.
But yeah, continue liking, as we said in the beginning of the episode, subscribing, commenting, sharing,
Rate, review, 5
rate,
stars.
review. Yes.
Or 4 stars. If you're like missing something, you can comment though and tell us what we're missing.
Right. And then give us the benefit of the doubt. And, if we don't
Right.
fix it, then you can give us a 4-star.
Yeah,
I
then
don't
you
know.
can go down below that rating.
right.
We completely understand. There's no hate at
Mhm,
all.
we completely understand. Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, guys. We love y'all so much.
We love you. We'll see you next week.
Oh yeah, you can follow our Instagrams below. I'll link them down there. I always put a bunch of shit in the description boxes, and I'm not sure if it actually matters, but go check it out every once in a while.
Yeah.
Because there's some fun little tidbits in there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start doing secret messages.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Maybe.
Well, we love you
We love
guys.
y'all.
Bye, gritsters.
Bye.